Welcome. On this holiest of days known as College Football Kickoff Eve, we evoke the words of the great American poet Robert Van Winkle. Yo, Huskers, let's kick it. That's right, my children of the corn. It's time to stop, collaborate, and listen. Because it's football time in Nebraska, and you're on corn this way. Happy Friday, my friends. There's my pontification for the day. We are just mere hours away from kickoff of the 2022 Nebraska football season. We're finally going to see what this team has on the field. Hope you have all kinds of good plans this weekend, whether it be in Dublin, Ireland, or here in the great state of Nebraska, or wherever you may be. I hope you are being all the GBR you can be on this lovely weekend. Here we go. Been an exciting week. We've had a team over in Ireland. Hope you've been seeing all their awesome coverage. Yesterday, we heard from Scott Frost after practice at gorgeous Avila Stadium in Dublin. I'm going to tell you what, I might be reading too much into this, but I thought his demeanor was notable yesterday. Okay, we've seen Scott Frost a lot, obviously as a player and as a coach. Yesterday, he seemed calm. I think he seemed confident, but he didn't necessarily want to show that he was super confident, but he seemed at ease with the product that they're going to put on the field on Saturday. It just seemed a little bit different from Frost. I think there's an emotionality to this. Obviously, there's an attachment with this group of kids. He calls them tight-knit. He calls them a very close group. You really felt like yesterday they're excited to see what this version of Husker football is going to be. Take a listen.
And we got a confident team, a really close-knit team. We haven't hit any adversity yet, but when we do, I want to make sure that they keep attacking. Up 40, down 40, up 7, down 7. We need to be on the attack. And our defense is dialed in. They know their calls. They know where they're supposed to be. They communicate well. They play hard. I'm anxious to watch them. This is a tight-knit group, and I think they're going to be there for each other all year, and it's going to be fun to watch. Pretty much the hay's in the barn. I think we're ready, so we're looking forward to it.
I like that term, hay in the barn, right? You've done all you can do, no last-second studying. Your preparation is going to show up or not the next day, right? Going to be a very exciting thing to finally see Nebraska football as we see what 2022 might be like. First up, of course, Northwestern. We will be ready for kickoff tomorrow. Okay, now that we're done with all the mushy, emotional stuff, let's get everyone nice and fired up here on a Friday, shall we? Little segment I like to call Haterade, all right? Let's flow the hate outward. I saw this week and I found it was notable. I usually won't mention a ton about other media, but this one's fun, and I like to have fun with this, okay? The Athletic, a fine product, right? Stuart Mandel, a very good writer. Love reading Stuart's stuff. All right, this week he put out his predictions for the various conferences. I'm going to tell you what, it appears Stuart has something up his crawl about Nebraska. He's pretty damn vicious, okay? Let's see what he said about the Big Ten predictions. You might want to turn the kids away from the screen on this one. Throw it up there. There you go. He picked Nebraska dead last in the Big Ten West. 4-8 overall, frickin' 2-7 in conference. Furthermore, under the category of coach most likely to get fired, yeah, you guessed it, Scott Frost listed on there. My God, that's pretty harsh, right? But hey, you know, with the last 4 years, you never know what's going to happen, but that feels a little bit underselling Nebraska at this point. He wasn't done. The next day, I read the Big 12 Conference predictions because, hell, I like to follow the Big 12 Conference. All right, let's take a look at something in there. He picked K-State to win the conference. Okay, I can buy that. I think the Big 12 is a little more wide open than it's been in years, and K-State's bringing back a hell of a foundation. Now, part of that foundation, yeah, you guessed it, Adrian Martinez, of course, who came from Nebraska. Under the category of impact transfer, here's what Mandel had to say. His turnover issues as Nebraska's 4-year starter are well documented, but moving out of the dumpster fire in Lincoln to play for Chris Kleiman should do wonder for Martinez's consistency. Good God, my Satan. Wow, Stuart, there seems to be some issues there with Nebraska. My God. And I wish Adrian Martinez the best. Hell, I hope K-State wins a damn conference, and he's a player of the year because he deserves it. It's a tough dude. He gave everything to Nebraska. I wish him nothing but the best, but my God. That's like a little 2-day stomping there on Scott Frost in Nebraska. But hey, that's the way it works, right? They get the 10,000-foot view of the entire college football world, and they make predictions off of it. Me personally, that's why I have a subscription to Omaha.com, okay? because our team is here. They cover this team on a daily basis. They're in practice. I think we have a pretty good view of what may or may not be going on with this team. I'm just not buying 4-8, okay? I know things have went wrong and they've had snake bite issues and everything else the last few years. I just don't see that as a 4-8 team, and here's why. Okay, I don't think we're getting the wool pulled over our eyes at all these press conferences in the preseason. They have been consistently positive and optimistic about what they have in this team. Also, too many impact transfers. We've said this season might be made or not made on the impact of those transfers. I think they've brought in the right dudes. We've seen it. We're going to see it on Saturday come into view. I think that is a huge part of this equation. Also, I think they think their defense is pretty damn good. You just got the feeling. You listen to them and everything they're saying, that confidence in there. Those factors alone, I know they haven't played a damn down of football. I think at a minimum, Nebraska's a bowl team this year, right? Hell, they got to be. The other key factor in this, they know what they're playing for. The entire coaching staff's jobs, right? We know what's on the line this year. Those kids know that. You heard him say tight-knit, close group. I don't see him letting down Frost at this point. I think at a minimum, Nebraska's a bowl team, but hell, who knows, right? What the hell do I know? But that is my thoughts. Okay, let's get off the haterade there for a little bit, get into some actual game talk here. 3 keys. Sam, I love this video. He looked very worldly yesterday from lovely Avila Stadium in Dublin, Ireland. Let's take a little tease of what he said.
Here's why that speed part matters. I think Nebraska can take a shot early in this game. Over the top, maybe Trey Palmer, maybe Marcus Washington, maybe Omar Manning, although he's not the fastest guy. Alante Brown's pretty darn fast. I just got a sense that Nebraska's going to try to see if they can get one of their fast receivers or skill players, which would include Ramir Johnson, behind that Northwestern defense.
Okay, there you go, from Sam. Watch for Nebraska. Going to try to throw that early haymaker. All right, I've got the video linked below. Watch it. You can get all of Sam's keys to the game. It's a damn good video. Give that one a listen. Okay, now it's time for a little segment I like to call Pick It and Stick It. This is where we will pick games week to week. This week, though, let's be honest, right? There's only one we really give a damn about, right? It's the major game. The first one's the kickoff. Nebraska Northwestern. Here's my idiot opinion on what I think will happen in this game. Check it up there. There you go. Nebraska 35, Northwestern 17. And hell, I might be giving Northwestern too many points with the unknowns with that football team. I may be a little high on that. I just think Nebraska gets it done. Too many weapons, too many things on offense we've heard about, too many things on defense we've heard about. You know, if there was a heard about factor in this game, right, you got to feel pretty good about what Nebraska's going to do here. I just don't see them going over there and losing. You cannot lose this football game, right? You lay an egg in Dublin, everything's going to go to hell in a handbasket, okay? That's the simple truth of it. They know what they're playing for. The factors I mentioned earlier, after looking at those not-so-lovely predictions from The Athletic, I just think Nebraska gets it done, and maybe gets it done convincingly. I got them starting 1-0. Okay, there we go, right? There's some happy, positive things for you. What to read. My God, there's so much stuff for you to read and watch this week. Our coverage from Ireland has been phenomenal. Sam McEwen, Amy Just, Anna Reed doing a beautiful job over there. We got an alcohol-themed stories for you today. You can check it out. Sam toward the Guinness Factory Distillery. Amy toward the Jameson Distillery, right? Anything you want to know about Irish alcohol, we have it covered. Beautiful video on there from Anna Reed. Well, you will learn that the proper way to let a Guinness set before finishing it off and serving it, 119 and a half seconds, right? I had a friend from Ireland in college who once said, if they hand you that Guinness in under 3 minutes, throw it back at them. Now, I wouldn't recommend you follow his pathway and actually throw a glass of Guinness at a bartender. They're probably going to get a tad pissed off. But there you go. Check out those stories. Really good stuff. Also, photos and video. One of our #1 stories this entire week on omaha.com. Yeah, it's been our photo gallery. It's gorgeous over there. Check out all of Anna's stuff. Really kind of sets the scene. And if you're over there, hell, I hope you're enjoying every ounce of it. Preview articles all day today. We're going to be rolling those out. Stay with us on social media. Stay with us on omaha.com. Anything you need to know for tomorrow's game, we've got it previewed ad nauseum. We've kind of got a pot of gold theme. Yeah, I know, cliche, but that's what we did. It's really good stuff. Give that thing a read. Okay, coming up. Here we go. Volleyball, right? Depending on what time of day you're watching this, they're playing right now. 2 games today against Texas A&M Corpus Christi and Tulsa. They'll play again on Saturday. We're going to see what John Cook's 2022 team has in store for us. I think we feel like they're pretty damn good. Let's see how they look on opening weekend. And then tomorrow, 11:30 a.m., good old Nebraska time, about 6 hours later over there in Dublin, Ireland, Northwestern Nebraska, going to kick it off. We're going to have coverage for you all day, all kinds of post-game stuff, photos, videos, reaction. We're finally going to get to see the Huskers, and we'll have a crap load of stuff for you to ingest. Stay with us after the game. Okay, this next thing, really excited about. All right, it's an event you can participate in. Exciting, right? Okay, next Tuesday, we're having a Husker trivia night. How's that sound? Check out the details here, okay? We're going to be at Barnado out in Village Point. Tuesday, August 30th, obviously, around 5:30 to 7:30 or whenever the hell I feel like starting and ending. Okay, you can have teams of 4. You can register your team right now. You can reserve yourself a spot to come hang out with us. Kick us an email, trivia@owh.com. Come out. Let's have a little Husker trivia. Hopefully coming off some good mojo over a win over Northwestern, building into the home opener. And I'm the master of ceremonies. You know that's going to end terribly, right? Come out for that entertainment value alone. Okay, let's get out of here, my friends, on this final word. Live it up. Huskers, live it up. It's time for football in Nebraska. Let the nerves be what they may, and just take glory in the fact we get to watch football tomorrow. It's going to be a hell of a time. Until that time, be all the GBR you can be, and remember, we're all just corn this way.